Have you ever wondered what your life story would look like if you wrote it yourself? Imagine opening a book and seeing your childhood memories, your struggles, your dreams, and the moments that changed your life forever. Every person on this planet carries a story inside them, a story full of emotions, lessons, victories, and failures. But when a person writes the story of their own life with their own words, it becomes something special. That kind of story is called an autobiography. An autobiography is the story of a person's life written by that person themselves. It is not just a list of events or dates. Instead, it is a journey through memories. It begins with childhood, moves through important moments of life, and explains how those experiences shaped the person into who they are today. In an autobiography, the writer shares their thoughts, feelings, fears, hopes, and dreams. The reader does not only learn what happened in that person's life, but also how those moments felt. Think about it for a moment. Every human life is filled with stories: the first day at school, the friendships we build, the mistakes we make, the challenges we face, and the dreams we chase. Some memories bring happiness, while others bring pain or regret, but together they create the story of a life. When someone writes an autobiography, they are collecting all these memories and turning them into a meaningful narrative that others can read and understand. People write autobiographies for many different reasons. Some want to share their experiences with the world so others can learn from them. Others write to preserve their memories before time slowly fades them away. For many writers, writing their life story is also a way to reflect on their journey. It allows them to look back and understand how their struggles, decisions, and opportunities shape their path. Autobiographies are especially powerful when they are written by people who faced great challenges in life. When readers see how someone started from a difficult situation and eventually achieved success, it becomes a source of inspiration. These stories remind us that success rarely comes easily. Behind every achievement, there are years of hard work, sacrifices, and moments of doubt, but the courage to keep moving forward often makes the difference. Another reason autobiographies are important is that they allow us to see history through personal experiences. When someone writes about their life during a particular time period, they also show us how the world looked and felt during that time. Through their eyes, we understand the culture, the struggles, and the atmosphere of that era. In this way, autobiographies are not only personal stories, but also valuable records of human history. One of the most interesting things about autobiographies is honesty. When a person writes about their own life, they often reveal things that others might not know. They talk about their fears, their failures, and the mistakes they made along the way. This honesty makes autobiographies powerful and relatable. Readers realize that even successful or famous people have faced difficulties and uncertainties just like everyone else. Reading an autobiography can feel like having a deep conversation with someone who is sharing their life lessons with you. It allows you to step into another person's world, understand their struggles, and see how they overcame obstacles. Sometimes, a single story from someone's life can change the way we think about our own problems. Autobiographies also encourage self-reflection. When people read about someone else's life journey, they often start thinking about their own. They begin asking questions like, what are the most important moments in my life? What challenges have shaped me? What dreams am I still chasing? In this way, autobiographies inspire people not only to learn about others, but also to understand themselves better. Another beautiful aspect of autobiographies is that they can inspire future generations. Imagine a young reader discovering a life story that motivates them to never give up on their dreams. That single book might change the direction of their life. Stories of courage, perseverance, and determination have the power to influence people long after the writer is gone. The truth is, you do not need to be famous to have an autobiography worth reading. Every person has faced struggles, learned lessons, and experienced moments that shaped their life. Every life contains stories that can inspire, teach, and connect people. Sometimes the most powerful stories come from ordinary individuals who overcame extraordinary challenges. When someone writes an autobiography, they are not only telling a story, they are leaving behind a piece of their life for others to discover. Years later, someone might open that book and learn from the writer's experiences. In that moment, the writer's voice continues to live on through their words. So the next time you think about your own life, remember this: your story matters. The experiences you go through today could become the lessons that inspire someone tomorrow. And who knows, one day you might sit down with a pen, open a blank page, and begin writing the story of your own life. Because every life is a story waiting to be told.